Hey everyone, finish watching the next episode of Beetleborgs' Haunted Hideout. Two clumsy thieves attempt to rob a bank. Noxic Typhus and Jara steal their getaway car. And I freaking love this part because they don't really have a reason to. They just happen by and they're like, "Hey, look, a car. Let's steal it for no reason." I freaking love the bad guys in Beetleborgs. They're awesome. The new Beetleborgs comic happens to be in the car. Nano is in the bank and fights off the robbers with her karate skills. The Beetleborgs are nearby. Roland uses his super speed to go get the police. Drew uses his telekinesis to shut the bank vault, and Joe trips one of the thieves with a chair. Everyone in the bank laughs at the thieves once it's revealed that they're not armed. They just have a banana that they've been pretending was a gun. The shorter of the thieves then reveals he has a bomb strapped to himself. Wow. That's kind of intense. Yeah, this is definitely one of those moments that could have only existed in the 90s. Definitely not okay after that. The thieves hear the cops and run away. They run outside to find their car gone, so they swipe Joe and Drew's bikes. A detective with police comes to the bank, but they aren't particularly helpful. The kids slip away and head to Hillhurst. They're afraid the robbers are going to hide out there, and it turns out they're right. Wolfie alerts the monsters to their presence. The Magnivores, meanwhile, are joyriding around in the getaway car and get chased by a motorcycle cop. They drive up to Hillhurst just as the robbers are chased out of the house by the monsters. The cop sees the robbers and calls for backup to surround the house. The kids, meanwhile, find Flabber and he decides to put the robbers on trial. He dresses up as a judge and appoints himself to be their lawyer. He tells himself that they plead not guilty, but they're lying. The robbers then request a trial with a jury, so Flabber appoints the monsters, who aren't very helpful as a jury since they just want to eat the robbers. Outside, the Magnivores decide to bring a monster out of the comics, Mace Warrior. Mace Warrior proceeds to start a forest fire. The kids run out to stop him. Police, along with the incompetent detective from the bank, have surrounded the house. They let the kids leave. As they leave, though, they see the police bringing out a battering ram to break into the house. They find Mace Warrior and hold him off while trying to put out the fires. Eventually, they extinguish the fires and defeat Mace Warrior. They return to stop the battering ram. The robbers run out and turn themselves in. The kids go inside to take the stolen money back from the monsters. This is a personal favorite episode of mine. Easily one of the funniest. Everything comes together well, except for the forest fire. Forest fires are a serious concern and problem, especially in California, and I think this footage here probably should have been used in an episode more focused around that issue. As it is, it's fine, but it's just filler, unfortunately. The real plot is the robbers and the monsters of Hillhurst. The trial is absolutely hilarious, and it takes me a lot of restraint to keep from just writing out all the gags. I highly recommend watching this episode for yourself. The Magnivores are at their best here, just screwing around. No aspirations for world conquest, just screw around. Stu and Shorty, the bank robbers, don't have much information available on their actors. According to Amazon, Jeff Schubert, who plays Stu, was involved in the movie Orgasmo, a film starring the creators of South Park. And that's all I could find about either of them. The guy that played Shorty was possibly on King of Queens? Maybe? I don't know. It kind of looks like it might be the same guy, but I'm just not really that familiar with that show. This episode really gives me nostalgia of summer afternoons watching Fox Kids. Definitely check this one out. This is such a great episode. So yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.